Hello, my name is Graham Pierce, and today we're going to be talking about making your first sounds on the alto saxophone. So first off, we want to always start with the case on the floor to make sure that the alto saxophone doesn't fall out as we open it. There's a few basic components. We have the body, the main horn, the mouthpiece, and the ligature. We have the neck, we have our reed, and then we have our neck strap. The first thing you want to do is grab your neck strap. Go ahead and put that on. Once you have your neck strap on, go ahead and take your mouthpiece, take it out of the mouthpiece cap, and take your reed. Now what you want to do is you want to loosen the ligature so that as you take your reed out of the case, being sure not to touch the tip of the reed or bump it against anything as that'll damage it, you'll slide it in just from the top. Again, be careful not to touch the tip of the reed because of how sensitive it is. And then you want to line the tip up to where it is just barely behind the top of the mouthpiece, and the ligature will sit about a finger's length from the bottom of the reed. And then once you've got it aligned just like that, go ahead and tighten your ligature, double check, and now we've got our mouthpiece set up. Once our mouthpiece is set up, we want to take the neck of the saxophone, and it's always important to put the mouthpiece on the neck before putting the neck onto the body of the saxophone. So what we'll do is we're going to take the mouthpiece, and against the cork, we're going to be careful not to push the octave mechanism side by side, and we're just going to twist the mouthpiece on until you have about a finger's length of cork hanging on at the bottom, and go ahead and line the reed up vertically with the neck. Now that we have the neck put together, we'll grab the body. I like grabbing by the bell and then securing against this larger part of the body, and from there we'll take out this cap that's going to protect the octave key right here. Throw that in our case, and we're going to clip into our neck strap. With the body, there's going to be a hole about halfway down the saxophone, and that's where our neck strap will clip in. Most of them will have a mechanism like this where boom, just like that. And you want to pull your neck strap up, usually about halfway, but in a moment I'll show you how to adjust that. Take your neck, and then make sure that this screw up top is loosened all the way, and we'll twist the neck. You don't want to push it in from the top because that might damage it. Once the neck is in the saxophone, you want to line that up with these 3 keys in the front and tighten here until it won't turn anymore. And then you want to adjust your neck strap to where the saxophone naturally will come up and rest right at your lip without leaning up or down, just like that. So when we're talking about how we shape our mouth and our overall face while we're playing our instrument, we call that our embouchure. And our embouchure for playing the saxophone is, first we're going to take our bottom lip and we're going to roll it over our teeth just barely to where there's a little bit of cushion over the teeth, and that's going to sit against the reed as it vibrates. So the next step we want to do is think about drinking the thickest milkshake you've ever drank in your life, and you're drinking it through a straw. So your lips are going to go, right? They're going to tighten up, and you're going to feel the corners of your lips tighten up particularly. So you're going to roll your bottom lip over your teeth and tighten your lips. Roll back, and you're going to put the mouthpiece in your mouth, and your teeth under this cushion are going to sit about halfway between the tip of the mouthpiece and the ligature right here. So you can look in a mirror to help you kind of figure out where that is, but it'll sit right about here. Once you have your embouchure set, now we can talk about finger placement. So there are 6 primary buttons on the saxophone, and for your left hand over here, they're usually gonna have divots in them. But if they don't, then this first button is irrelevant. Go under that and skip the button under your index finger. Go 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. And with your right hand, it's a little more straightforward. There's only 3 buttons. Go ahead and push all 3 of those down. 1, 2, 3. And you're always gonna use your pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger for both hands. So do 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, and then with your thumb on the back, you're going to push down what's called the octave key. Once you have all of those set, you'll see your embouchure, And then breathe in from your stomach and straight out. And that's the basics of making your first pitch on the saxophone.